press this. Oh, it's like 10 out of 10 gross. Guys, I think I've collected enough trash to talk about it. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Olivia. Today we are going to be going through my trash. Like I said, these are products that I have completely used up, and this is where I tell you if I like them, if I didn't, and if I would repurchase. Simple as that. Let's get through it. Where do I want to start? There's so much to go through in this little baby Amazon box. Let's go with this. Ugh, this is the part that I forgot. Everything gets so gross. Okay, this is Not Your Mother's She's a Tease hairspray, medium hold. I hate to be this person, but I feel like in every one of these, I'm like, it's It smells very old lady-ish. It was just okay. As for the hold, it was very stiff, which was nice, but it was definitely more sticky than I wanted. I like, oh my God, so old lady-ish. What is the scent on this? Apple blossom and bamboo. That can't be the scent. It literally smells like old lady perfume. Sometimes I liked it, sometimes I didn't. It's very, very sticky. I can feel it on my hand. It's very crunchy. And I feel like it didn't really hold my hair in a, like, it's not a flexible hold. It truly is just medium hold. So I'm not mad about it. I would repurchase, but it's not like, I would repurchase in a pinch. It's not something that I would get and be like, this is my favorite one. Next, we have the Bubble Level Up Balancing Moisturizer. I love this. I love this. People say Bioma is better, and so I'm currently testing out that moisturizer that is essentially the same thing as this. I love this packaging because I like that you press this and ew, it's like 10 out of 10 gross. I like that you press that and moisturizer comes out. I like that this is a gel consistency. It feels so nice. I feel like a little, like you pump out enough for your face with one pump. I've had other ones where it just doesn't feel like it's enough for my skin. I think it feels good. And I do believe that this one is cruelty-free, if not vegan, which we love a cruelty-free product in this house. Try and buy as many cruelty-free products as we can. So would I repurchase? Yes, absolutely. Next, we have a travel size bottle of Floria perfume by Fleur. I have a full size bottle of this. I love this perfume. It is sadly discontinued, so I would repurchase it if I could, but I can't. So I'm sad to see my travel size go, but the full size is still with me and still very, very full. So I'm very happy to have it. But Fleur, bring it back, please. I loved it. It was fantastic. Wild French Lavender Exfoliating Bar. This was a bar of soap. I try and buy bar soap because I think it is more sustainable than the plastic bottles of shower gel. Body wash. I couldn't think of words just then. Was this exfoliating? No. Did it smell good? Yes. Was it too expensive for what it was? Also yes. So no, I would not repurchase it. I just needed to meet a shipping minimum, which is why I picked it up when I bought the Wild deodorant, which I'll talk about later because I did finish one. It was, I'm like, it's fine. No, I would not repurchase. That can get recycled though, which is thumbs up. Tresemme Extra Hold Travel Size Hairspray. I would rebuy this to travel. It is very, very, it is truly extra hold, which is nice. Again, if you're traveling, like I'm not picky about the hairspray I'm using. So I would repurchase this if I needed travel size hairspray. In here, we have two samples of the Kosas foundation in 170 Neutral Warm and then 160 Neutral Olive. 160 is slightly darker than 170, but my undertone is a warm olive, so I can kind of do both. I would do more so the 160 in the summer than the 170, which is right now, because I do, believe it or not, have a bit of a tan on me. So I really like this. I think it made my skin look smoother. It was dewy, it was comfortable. It wasn't thick and heavy. Just a great foundation. I absolutely loved it. So when the time comes to purchase like a nicer foundation, this is definitely one I would purchase a full size of. Depending on time of year, I would do either 170 in the winter and 160 spring, summer. Loved it. In that same vein, I tried out the Kosas concealer in the shade, I believe this is 3 warm or 2 warm. It's the lighter warm one. I liked it, but I don't feel like it was like 100% necessary. This is my sister's Holy Grail product, and like to me it was just fine. I have other concealers that I like the same. It was the same texture though as the Kosas foundation, because obviously it's in the same line. So if you want to have matching concealer and foundation that work really well together, I would purchase both. I think I personally would be more apt to buy the foundation than I would the concealer. Next, we have a deodorant refill for the Wild Natural deodorant. Let me grab the current one that I have. So this is Wild deodorant. This is a metal component that you can replace the deodorant with. It is twisted up a little bit right now, so I won't be showing you. Vegan, cruelty-free, aluminum-free. The reason I wanted to purchase this is not because of the aluminum. I don't give a shit about the aluminum. It's the plastic that I care about, because I like reusable and recyclable materials, and the plastic in deodorants is not recyclable, or it's just a lot of plastic. It takes forever to break down. So I wanted something like this that I could have essentially for the rest of my life. I do, however, like it. I don't love it. So here's the plan with this. I am going to use up what I have. However, I won't be using it up until after summer, because it is not strong enough to combat the humidity and the heat that Georgia produces. So at the moment, I am back on my secret clinical strength on days when I know I'm gonna be outside and I know I'm gonna be sweating. So like if I go to the pool, if I'm running around, or if I were to go to Disney World, I would be using a clinical strength deodorant. And then on days like today, when I'm just sitting here filming and I don't use bright lights when I film, we have the air conditioner going, I can use this. So my whole mentality is reduce, right, is the most important part of reduce, reuse, recycle. If I can reduce the amount of plastic I consume, that's way better than doing one or the other. This is reusable, so when I run out of the one that's currently in here, I can get another, weather permitting. That's why I like this. This comes in cardboard. I can recycle this. This is reusable forever. Yeah, and I also just want to say that like sustainability products are great in theory, but if you don't like them, if you don't use them, then it just creates more waste. This was a gamble. I didn't know if I was gonna like this. I like the Native deodorant. I thought that one worked great because I used to use it when I worked at Disneyland, and I don't think I ever stunk too bad. This one is not as strong as the Native, but Native doesn't come in recyclable or reusable packaging. So tried this, like it, don't love it. My other big gripe is, I'm sure you can see kind of along the edges here, it gets a little messy, but it's like not the end of the world to clean it up just a bit. So we, use this where we can, and then we use the other one when 100% necessary. That's what we're working on, is just harm reduction here. That was a very long-winded way to say it's aight. Tresemme heat protectant, loved it. I thought it was a great product. This is also PETA approved, cruelty-free, heck yeah. So I would repurchase this. I just haven't because I've been using a leave-in or a detangling spray kind of as my heat protectant. But I thought this was fantastic. And I've seen the thing where people will spray like a piece of, receipt paper with it and then run the flat iron over it, and it does pretty good. So I liked it. Can I recycle this? Yes, I can. We have TheraBreath mouthwash. This is Clean Mint. This is a really good one. I really liked this one. I tried the whitening one, did not like it. It left a weird aftertaste. I don't think it whitened my teeth. This was for healthy gums. It says it right here. Why did that take me so long to find it? This was for healthy gums. It was like a spearmint. It was good. It made my teeth feel clean. I really liked it. Would repurchase. And is this cruelty-free? Does not say. It's gluten-free. Oh wait, it is. Yeah, not tested on animals. I'm gonna double check that, but I really like this one. Holy Grail product right here in my hand. This is the Urban Decay Perversion Waterproof Fine Point Eye Pen. This little baby is a paintbrush kind of eyeliner. Before, I think I mentioned that I was a pot eyeliner from NYX. Those are $9 and I run through them in a month. This was $25 and it took me 6 months to finish. Better deal. Obviously, Urban Decay is not always vegan, but they are cruelty-free. They are like one of the original cruelty-free brands of makeup. I love it. I've repurchased it. It's what I have on my eyes right now. I love it. Highly recommend this product. Don't skip out on it. This is the Saltaire Pink Beach Skin Softening Serum body wash in a travel size. I like the product, but as you can see, this is a travel size with a pump. So as you can imagine, this doesn't lock. So if it's in your bag, in your suitcase, and you haven't used all of it, and it hits like a shoe or a hairdryer or something, it's gonna spill out like a lot. And I think there's still some in here. So product good, travel size bad. So I would get it for like at home and then buy reusable travel things. But yeah, I learned that the hard way. Thank God I always put my toiletries in a plastic bag, or else there would have been a major body wash explosion and all of my stuff would have been ruined because I took it to a wedding. And I learned the hard way how that happens. This is the It Cosmetics brush bath. There was, past tense, a little soapy thing in here. And I will admit, so this was in my stocking from Christmas. It was a gift from my mother. And I will admit that I was a bit of a stinker. I was like, it's just hand soap. You can probably just use Dove. No. There's like, must be a higher concentration of oil in this that actually gets the foundation out of my makeup brushes. And so I was trying to be like, you can just use hand soap. It's different. It's better. I really liked it and I would repurchase it. So I highly recommend it. This is the Too Faced Prime Set Refresh Hangover 3-in-1 setting spray, priming spray. It didn't hurt me, like it didn't cause me to break out, but I certainly wouldn't reuse it. I don't think it did enough for me to warrant the price and liking it. I mean, if you think it does something great, but I really think that this was just spraying coconut water on my face. I don't think it did anything for me. Oh, I forgot I used up all of this. I love this. This is the Floral Street Sunflower Pop Perfume. It is Vincent van Gogh themed with his sunflower painting. It smells like sunshine and sunflowers and happiness. And oh, there was one spray left. Oh my God. It is citrusy and bright and fun and a mood booster. And I'm just trying to get as much out of it as I can. I want to buy the full size. I love this perfume. This is a 10 out of 10 repurchase. It smells so good. These two are like two of my favorite floral sunny perfumes I've ever used. But this one is brighter and citrusier. This one's a little like prettier and girlier and like a bit more sophisticated, but beautiful, beautiful perfumes. I'm so sad to see this one go. Tower 28 Hypochlorous Acid Spray, but that is not what it's called. It's called SOS Spray. Love this. What I actually found this is really good for, yes, it's great if you have like a breakout, spray it on like a little Q-tip, spot treat it. But if you spray this on your bikini area after shaving, it helps with razor burn because it helps clear up some of the bacteria that is just naturally there. Wonderful. I highly recommend it. I love this. Like, it's just a good product to have, and it's not one that you need to use every single day, just where you need it. This took me forever to get through. I have another one that I'm slowly working through, but I think this might be the last time I purchased these. This is the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating CC Cream Full Coverage Long Lasting Dewy Finish in the shade 140 Warm. This was a great product. I think it was comparable to the IT CC Cream. I did really like it. I thought it was a good color match for me. I tried it recently, or like I went to do like a full face of makeup recently, and I've been using a tinted sunscreen instead, and this felt really heavy on my skin comparative to the SPF that I've been using. And so I think I'm done because e.l.f. just announced that they're gonna make a tinted sunscreen that's probably a little lighter than this, and this had SPF in it as well. I wore this is SPF 30, and I wore this all summer at Disneyland working, so in direct sun it did its job. But I think I want something a little lighter coverage now, especially because my skin is behaving. Now, that's not to say that like in the winter I'm not gonna want a fuller coverage, but now in the summer I definitely like the lighter coverage foundation more. And while I'm at it, let me do two more e.l.f. products. This is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This is the concealer that I prefer to use. This was just a shade too light for me, and I'm not this shade ever. I haven't been this shade since I lived in Massachusetts. And I didn't buy it then, but I just kind of, my default is to buy a shade lighter than I need to be. But this was in the shade pale as shit. It was in the shade I can't see. My God, oh my God, she's line. This sucks. Fair warm. It's just too fair for me. My skin's not this white, so it's a good product. I'm currently using a darker shade of it, but that does not match my skin tone. This is the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil. I love this. This is the second one I've gone through. I'm currently trying to use up other products, but I do really like this and I would repurchase this. This was in the shade Olivia Dip 7000 Lip Liners. Her cut went over a lip liner in it, so the shade has changed. It's pink quartz. So it used to be pinker and a little bit more sheer, but this is like, you know, all of the lipstick. The only downside, so this is the second one I've used, so when it gets to a certain point, you can't get the product out anymore. So there's so much product in here that I want to get to, I just can't. But it's $8, so like whatever. Then we have two mascaras, both are travel size, both are Benefit. This is their Real mascara. I don't like this one. It's way too thick, it's way too clumpy. I cannot get it off my eyes. It irritates my contacts. I don't like this brush at all because I don't like plastic brushes. This is so, I know people rave about it. I don't like this one at all. It is not for me, so I used about as much as I could of it, and I just said enough. This is the Bad Gal Bang from Benefit. I like this one a lot more. However, it's not a cruelty-free product, so I won't be repurchasing it. And also this one, the formula is really good. I hate this brush because, again, it's plastic. Just not a fan. I am a huge fan of the original Bad Gal mascara that they had in the early 2000s. This is like, I have such a nostalgic makeup memory for this, for the original Bad Gal mascara. My mom used to take us to the Benefit counter at Macy's like once a week. Like we were getting our makeup done constantly. And the guy that worked there, his name was Alid. He introduced us to not only the black one, but the blue one and the maroon one. And I loved the maroon one. It looked so good. It brought out the green in my eyes. So, and that one had this big, fat, like bristle brush, and I want that back. I've been searching for that mascara back for my entire makeup wearing career. Bummed about it. This is not the same, although I do like the spiky packaging. I think that's fun. The last two products I have are nail products. This is nail glue. This is the Super Strong Nail Bond by NYK1. I like this one. I don't think it's very strong and it dries out really quickly. Right now, okay, so I do my own nails, but right now I have acrylics on because of my mother's wedding, and then I've got an engagement party to go to, so it's just easier to do the like actual nail acrylics. They've got cute little strawberries on them and they're right. I actually love this, but normally I do press-ons, and so I am constantly on the search for better glue, and this is just like, it's fine, but I feel like I have to carry it around with me. I feel like they're constantly popping off, and so what I actually think I need to do is, the press-ons I use are clear and they're soft gel, and so then I paint over them. So I think if I learn how to attach my nails with builder gel and nuke it and then paint over it, they won't fall off the way that they do with this glue. I may need to invest in a new adhesion process, but for right now, I might just use that super glue that people talk about all the time, where they're like, they're like banging on like concrete and they're like, my nails aren't coming off. I do like, if I can open this, I do like that this comes with a brush, but it doesn't, wait, is this working? It was completely, there's still some in here. I may have to keep this. I do like this, but it doesn't hold as well as I want it to, you know? Like, obviously it's not gonna be the gel or the acrylic, but it's not strong enough to hold my nails. Lastly, we've all used this for most of our life. This is the Sally Hansen Insta-Dry Top Coat. Bought it in a pinch. It's fine, especially when I have fakes on. Like, the press-ons don't chip at all. That's what I found. So I can use any top coat I want. I do prefer Holo Taco. So I will repurchase this in a pinch, but I don't love it, kind of thing. Like, it's fine. So, all right, friends, that is it. We've gone through all of my garbage. That was about 3 to 4 months worth of garbage. So I hope you have enjoyed. If you like this, and if you care about cruelty-free, sustainable beauty recommendations and products, please keep following me. I also like fashion as well, and so we talk about that a lot on this page. And with that, I will see you next time. Bye.